Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I appreciate y'all when y'all tell me y'all can hear me, but now I have to listen for myself because sometimes my mic be connected and sometimes it don't, and y'all don't know the difference. But I appreciate you, Mama Bees. Let me see here. Okay. All right. Hey, Bama girl, Mama Bees, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Listen, I know that this is not my normal time that I typically go live. I need the link for the cooking class. Okay, hold on one second. I'll DM it to you. Oh, and thank you for mentioning that, so I can adjust that thing real quick. Oh, y'all, it has been a morning, and I mean, it's been a good morning. It's just been busy. It's been so busy, so busy. Getting ready for the awards, getting ready for so much stuff. The tour. I'm still hustling, still doing my big one. It's been crazy. Okay, let me update this. All right, y'all, come on in the room. Come on in the room and have a seat, honey. Come on in the room and have a seat. We got a very busy day with lives and things of that sort. So y'all got content coming today. Okay. Hey Sean, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so that means that I'm gonna need y'all help with engagement. I'm gonna need y'all help with notifications. I'm gonna need y'all help sharing, liking, doing all of that stuff because again, we do have a couple of live streams to do today. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it since we're gonna be busy today. Um, Ciao, y'all. So Larry Reid went live yesterday. Larry Reid went live yesterday to clear up some stuff, or from his perspective, clearing up some stuff. I've heard some different things from different people, meaning people that are responding to this that may be included in the lawsuit. The Singletary guy called in on Larry's show last night, so we're gonna talk about that. We will also talk about Bishop Bernard Jordan's interview with what's his name, William Mccray. Child, all of this is just a web of craziness, and I'm gonna be careful with what I'm gonna say. And no, there's no biasness in this because, to be honest with y'all, I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened. I don't know. I can only go based off of what everybody say from their account. Okay, so with that with that being said, okay, with that being said, okay, save changes. All right, perfect. I got it done. Now let me copy the link and I'm gonna send it to you right now, Mama Bees. All right, and to everybody that's here, y'all can go on and talk to me. Y'all not scared, is it? Y'all scared? Is y'all scared or what? What's tea? What's tea? Y'all in the room? Y'all in the building? Okay, so let me. Okay, all right. So let me. Good morning, Miss Adrian. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um. Okay, I want to do this really quick. Oh my gosh, why would y'all do this to me? Um, Hold on. Let me do it like this, and then I promise I'm gonna get started. Y'all come on in, double tap the screen. It don't cost you a thing to double tap the screen. Yeah, 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 yeah. It don't cost you a thing to double tap the screen. It don't cost you a thing. to double tap the screen. Okay, so um, hey JM Lee, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, Mama Bees, I just sent the link over to you. All right, there we go. Okay. Woo cha. So, what we was talking about the cooking class. So if y'all don't got the cooking class, I'ma slash the price is slashed. Okay, the price is slashed. So instead of us doing $30 right now, it is $15 to sign up for this cooking class. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. The first 20 people that claims the link, then go on and jump on it quick, because as soon as I post it to Facebook and Instagram, it's probably going, for $15, folk gonna get it. Okay, so y'all going to hop on it now. We're gonna do some seafood. So if you like seafood and enjoy seafood, come on and join us. Okay, what's going on, Lee? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Double tap the screen for me. It's greatly appreciated. I just put the link in the chat. If you can't click the link, take a screenshot. Once you take a screenshot, go to the picture, press and hold down that link that's there, and it'll open up for you. Okay, please and thank you. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right. So let's get back into the mess, child. Let's get back into the mess of it all. All right. Good morning, lovely 31 Blueprint. Good morning. Good morning. You have me down, right? Yes, I do. I do. I do. I have you down. I do have you down. Okay. So, y'all, it's been a lot going on. We read the lawsuit that Bishop Bernard Jordan filed in New Jersey with defendants Larry Reid, James Singletary. I think his first name is James Singletary, but last name Singletary. Justin Edwards, Mad Church Disease, and some other people are named in the lawsuit. Now, you know what I do find interesting? Why do they keep saying William is a defendant? I did not read William was a defendant. And then when I read further in the lawsuit, it said that William was a defendant, but I'm a little confused. Is William one of the Jane? I mean, excuse me, can't be a Jane Doe. Is he one of the John Does? Because what's going on? I'm that part I am so confusion about, because and I knew what Bishop Bernard Jordan was saying when he was interviewing him. He was making it seem like, I'm going to use you. You're going to help me in this particular case with some of the information that you have and some of the things that have gone on that you have witnessed or that know about. And so again, I read the lawsuit, I seen the lawsuit, and again, William Mccray was not listed as a defendant. Now, unless there is a new lawsuit out there, unless it was adjusted, amended, whatever it's called, then as far as I know, William was not named as a defendant. And when you go further into the lawsuit, it did say something about he's a defendant, but he's not a defendant listed on that lawsuit, y'all. And now unless I might have to ask an attorney or somebody, because again, he's not listed as a defendant on that actual lawsuit. Later on in the lawsuit, we read it over here. I read it verbatim. Later on in the lawsuit, it says that William is a defendant, but he's not listed as a defendant to be served, I guess. He's not listed in this lawsuit as someone. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, maybe New Jersey rules and laws are different, but I don't understand it. I don't understand it. He's not named as everyone else is named in this lawsuit. And then when you get further in, it says defendant William Mccray, but is he truly a defendant? Or is he just a witness? I think there's a difference there. A defendant is somebody that the plaintiff is suing. Am I missing something? Hold on. Let me ask Chat GBT because I'm just a little confused. Can you be named as a defendant in a lawsuit even though the lawsuit is not directed to sue you from the plaintiff? I don't know if I'm asking that right, but we're going to see what it says. Don't they normally? That's what I was thinking. I thought that they listed all the defendants at the top because that would mean that the plaintiff is actually suing him if that's the case. He's listed there, but basically he's being used as a witness to damage. The lawsuit that I have, that man's name is not on here. I'm just saying, like, as a list of defendants, William Mccray's name is not on this list of defendants. So that's why, again, I'm asking, like, is it more so of him being a witness? Because if he's a defendant, then that would mean that the plaintiff would be suing the listed defendants, right? I don't know. Maybe, again, New Jersey's laws are different on how that works. But as far as I know, a plaintiff and a defendant, the plaintiff is suing the defendant. And I mean, again, William's name is not listed up at the top of this lawsuit. But again, I find all of this strange because, again, Thais's name is in there and there's nothing that it says that he's done particularly to be named. I guess because he received the video from Larry. I get that. That's what I was asking. Is he under one of the John Doe's? Because it says John Doe 1 through 10. And later on in the lawsuit, when it mentions him and Thais's name, it does say that he's a defendant. But again, I don't know. I guess it's just different. When someone files a lawsuit, the plaintiff decides who the defendants are. They can name one person, several people, a company, individuals, anyone they believe is responsible. So you can be named as a defendant even if the main complaint is about someone else. I knew that. Okay, anyway, let's just get to the point. So Larry went live, but let's go over the interview that Bishop Bernard Jordan did with William Mccray. Now, I'm gonna say this publicly because I've already said it before. I've already said this before, but I want to start with the fact that Bishop Bernard Jordan, listen, I'm not here to question you about what you hear from the Lord. I'm not. But I do want you to be more realistic. You were hurt and you wanted to play a get back game. I really just want both of you and Larry to say that. Like, both of y'all was hurt and you do what friendships or people who are in relationships do. Some people, I don't do that, but that get back game, that's what it was about. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck 50. I will have so much more respect for people who keep it a buck 50. Both of y'all were playing a get back game. When you started going from YouTube platform to YouTube platform to YouTube platform, you, in your interview, you said you heard from the Lord and the Lord told you to get these people together and all of that stuff, right? But when you did this, the way you started off doing it, it was indeed messy. And that's the facts. That's the facts. I know a lot of y'all aren't going to agree with my opinion, and that is okay. But the facts is that when you decided to go with the different bloggers and you wanted all of these bloggers to meet together to do these things, I feel like initially you were being a bit messy. I do. That's just that's what it was. You were going to platforms discussing, and you can't say that you didn't discuss Larry or you didn't discuss things. And again, granted, he may be the first person to say something, but you still went on these platforms and you still play duck duck goose on all of these platforms by saying how you felt. So again, I would respect you more if you just said I was being in my petty bag. But see, a lot of y'all as leaders and stuff like that, y'all can't be real, which I have a problem with. I have a problem with that. Y'all can't be real. Y'all are human at the end of the day. And so if you're hurt, if something bothers you, if you feel like something is petty and you decide to do a petty act back, I need you to say that. Like, you was being petty. You definitely were doing that. So to chop it up to say, and you may have heard from the Lord. I don't know. I don't know what you may have heard from the Lord. But the thing is again, I felt like that was in the beginning. I can't say what the intentions were when everybody went to Orlando and all of this stuff, but I know in the beginning when this stuff started and publicly you were going from platform to platform to platform and you were discussing Larry, it seemed like to me it was a get back game. Okay. I'm just keeping it 1,000 out. It seemed like to me it was a get back game. All right. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and please make sure you engage because I don't know what's going on with the numbers, but 36 people in this live is actually wild as hell to me. But again, please hit the like button, comment, do all the things. It don't matter. It is what it is. So, that was one of the things that I just couldn't like agree with because again, I felt like instead of just being honest about the situation, we talking about anyway. So a few things that were a takeaway from the interview with Bishop Bernard Jordan. First of all, when it comes to Bishop Bernard Jordan, I just don't think he should have done the interview. I don't think he should have done the interview, especially if you are in litigation and you're pretty solid on the fact that you think that you can prove these things in court. And I'll get to Larry rebutting some of the things as well as, we'll get to that stuff soon. But he stood firm in this interview with the facts that he had a legal team that was one for the books that is going to pretty much take them up and through there. Okay. Now I wanted to, I wish I would have thought about this question last night, but to anybody that knows this story, I have a question about the ATL Lenox Mall situation. I know that Larry briefly talked about that yesterday, but I don't think he elaborated on something that I wanted to know. So Bishop Bernard Jordan said that he didn't know anything about being filmed down to the mall. That's what he said. He said he didn't know anything about being filmed down when they had when they reconciled and everything. Hey Patricia, how you doing? Hey Nikki P. When they reconciled, hey Sean Talks, when they reconciled, that he didn't know that it was being recorded. But from what I heard, right, they said that Bishop Bernard Jordan has a camera person that follows him around. Now I don't know. I really don't think in my mind if I just so my assumption would be Travis Malloy or somebody must have recorded. I don't know. But I'm just going based off of what Bishop Bernard Jordan said. He specifically said that he did not know that he was being recorded when the Lenox Mall situation happened. Okay. He also made some points to some other things that took place, as far as he said he is standing on the fact that he said that this recording is illegal. It's an illegal recording. Now, I wanted to, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Bishop, I had to take you and Larry in doses. I mean, you and William in doses, because this ain't no shade. But y'all voices like that like that space box talking, it be hard. It be hard, y'all. It be hard, I swear. I'm sorry. I had to say that, but it be hard. With him and William together, God, dog, it's hard. It is hard, okay? And I know I can't be the only one. I know I can't be. I had to take it in doses. So I was watching live and then I went back. I think it takes double brain cells to just kind of fit. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. It's a lot. All right. So another thing that was discussed was his relationship with Justin Edwards. Now, here's the thing that I have to say about Justin Edwards. Justin Edwards, you can't be mad if anybody call you a liar out here because you firmly got on St. James's platform and you specifically said that you didn't know nothing about no recording. That man came out here and apologized to you and all those things. Now, here's my thing. Justin Edwards. Has Justin Edwards apologized to St. James? Now, it's a lot of things that people do that I don't necessarily agree with. Okay? It's a lot of things that people do that I don't necessarily agree with. Okay? But the one thing I can agree with is just as quick as folks were saying that St. James needed to apologize to Justin Edwards, has Justin Edwards apologized to St. James? I don't care about how y'all feel about him. I don't care about how y'all feel about him. But if it would be a double standard, it would be a double standard if we didn't say, did that man apologize to St. James? I'm just saying. It would be a double standard, or am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong. I need y'all to talk to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Would that be a Justin Edwards need to apologize to St. James? I'm just asking. Y'all let me know because I'm just saying. Otherwise, it could be looked at as a double standard. I'm just saying. So he really got up on St. James's platform. He said he didn't have nothing to do with it. It wasn't him. Da 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 da. Right? Right? Hold on. Okay. Okay, so Ray 8405 said I agree Justin should apologize. I'm just saying if Justin came down here and he wanted an apology, he put that all on Facebook and everything. He wanted an apology, he wanted all these things. Well, why you haven't granted it to this man? Because you literally got up here and you lied. And everybody pretty much saying you lied except for you. Huh? Everybody's saying you lied. So again, I'm just saying you should apologize to the man because you did a lot. You did a lot. And that went pretty far. It was all over Facebook, it was all over YouTube, it was all over Instagram. So I'm just saying, that's all I'm saying. So anyway, Bishop talks about the fact that he did not have an actual relationship with Justin Edwards. It was just based on he's making it seem like Justin Edwards. Now, I don't know Justin Edwards. Now, I do know Larry said that he even recorded the calls with Justin because he didn't trust Justin, but he also said he didn't know Justin. Bishop knew Justin, okay? Justin was to stay at his Chicago apartment when him and his wife weren't there. Now, he say he helped Justin with a car. He helped Justin with some money and all of these things. And then when he realized that Justin was just there for the coins, he separated. Now there was some karate chopping in the bedroom and stuff too, but he said it was no actual relationship between the two of them. Now, for y'all to come out here and tell us that, okay, y'all telling on y'all self. I'm just saying. Because, and hear me out when I say that. When I say y'all telling on y'allself, what I mean by that is who, based on these recordings, right? Larry said that the information that he has, basically what I'm saying is these homosexual rumors, they started somewhere. And they came out here to the public. And you repeatedly saying that you had no extra relationship with him, I don't think is necessary. If you said it in a lawsuit once, I would just leave it there. I wouldn't keep on repeating it because it feels like the more you talk about it, the more questions don't get answered and you gazing at the camera and just kind of looking. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird. Well, all the karate chopping stuff, I done let them details out for the public. That's what I'm like. I don't get it, because then the public can make an assumption, and again, it has to play out in court. But the public can make an assumption that it's bullcrap if we keep entertaining that one thing. I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't get it. Anyway, he said that once he figured out that Justin Edwards was all about the finances, and it was like he was coming off. Now, William also said too that Justin Edwards ties himself with a lot of people, such as listen, I think okay, Conscious got up here and told us that the recordings was the recordings, and he did give slight details about the recordings, right? But I think what's strange to me is y'all are volunteering a lot of information to the public that the public doesn't know about. That's what I'm trying to say. Because none of us have heard this phone call. None of us have heard this phone call. So it's like, why do y'all keep, I don't know, y'all. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? None of us have heard the phone call. So it's like everything that y'all are saying, that y'all bring out here to the public, it's on y'all. It's not on anybody else. It's on y'all. None of us would know about this stuff unless y'all came out here and told us. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Please put a one in the chat if y'all understand what I'm saying. Because again, we have not heard the call, so we don't know the context of anything unless y'all come out here and explain it. And to me, it's a lot of like explaining, but I guess since he filed this lawsuit, we can't damn hear the call, so we don't know. Y'all keep bringing everything out that we don't know about unless we heard the calls. That's, I don't know. To me, oh, thank you, Mama Bees. Thank you, Ray 8405. Again, it just seems strange to me because we have not heard the call, so we don't know the context of anything that you guys are literally talking about, but we're talking about it in the public. It's literally public. I'm going to get there in a minute, Ray 8405. I just think all of it is crazy. And again, because we can't hear the call, we don't know the context of anything that was discussed unless y'all come out here and tell us. Now, we do know that Larry did admit this last night, and I told y'all that William is not tech savvy enough to distort a video. So I knew that someone had to edit that video and send it to him. Now, William kept playing that video on his live, knowing damn well he couldn't even hear what was going on, and neither could we. Okay? Now, I said that I believe that Larry's probably sent William that little clip just to see how far William would go. Because Larry know William. They done had ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. Larry knows William. So I think it's kind of weird. I've only heard some talk about a phone call. I never knew what call it was, or what was in it. None of us know what was in it. None of us know what was in it because the call has never, the phone call or the recording has never come out to the public, right? And I don't want it, okay? Because I ain't accusing Bishop of doing nothing, because I don't know you, Bishop. I don't know you like that, okay? But that was always my thought, is that Larry sent him that clip because, again, William is not tech savvy enough to know how to distort a voice. I just always felt like when he got ready, when he used that, when he sent him that clip, I just felt like he did it just to see how far William would go with it. And come to find out last night, and I didn't know this, but I didn't know that William and Bishop Jordan had a relationship prior to, and they had them in their relationship too. Did y'all hear that last night? Or was that just me? Or did y'all know that? I didn't know that. Okay, anyway, so Bishop Bernard Jordan, again, his main thing is he's saying that it is a RICO and that everybody kind of plotted to make this thing happen. So here's where Larry comes in with his receipts. On October, I believe the 28th, Larry came back from Dubai to the States. He landed from Dubai to New York. And then he went from New York to Atlanta. So he was in Atlanta on said day of the recorded call, or the call that he said that Bishop is saying was an illegal recording. Bishop is saying that it is an illegal recording because he says that Larry Reid was in Dubai. And if y'all heard the interview that Bishop Bernard Jordan had with William, he kept mentioning something about the fact that Dubai laws and Dubai don't like this, and Dubai ain't too fond of the recordings because it's almost like a revenge piece, somewhat like over there and stuff like that. Like he was saying to that magnitude that Larry was basically gonna get in trouble over in Dubai for what he did over here in the US, because Larry posted his tickets, his receipts, and he says that allegedly, I'm just saying allegedly because again I wasn't there, but he says allegedly that he was on his way back from Dubai around October the 28th. He was in Atlanta when the recorded call happened. Okay. Now, Justin Edwards was not in Chicago either when said recording. Now, again, this is according to Larry. Justin Edwards was not in Chicago either. According to Bishop Bernard Jordan's lawsuit, he says that Justin Edwards was indeed in Chicago at the time. According to the recorded phone call, Larry says that Justin says on the phone call that he was indeed in Houston, Texas. Now, y'all, I said, now, hold on. Now, can Bishop Bernard Jordan refile this lawsuit or something like that? Because again, and this is no shade, but if that don't mix, I mean, you put in that lawsuit that Larry was in Dubai. Larry proved last night that he was not in Dubai. Now, unless he got on a private jet and flew back to Dubai and he didn't show us that receipt, then again, he said he was in Atlanta. So that would refute the fact that he wasn't in Dubai. Now, again, RICO. We went through the whole RICO thing when we talked about the Diddy trial and everything like that, right? Now, He's saying it's Rico because he's saying that it is like a planned attack against him. It was a planned thing that happened against him. Now, I don't, is the man named John Singletary, James Singletary, something with a J, I think. But Singletary is the man that Conscious TV interviewed on his platform, right? And Singletary did make some like, in my opinion, he made some allegations that only somebody close to Bishop Bernard Jordan at some point would know, right? Also, Bishop Bernard Jordan, and I'm hopping between Larry's live and the interview. Also, Bishop Bernard Jordan said that possibly the Jane and John Does is that couple that Conscious TV also interviewed as well. Okay, like, because again, they were speaking on his ministry, and that this was an attack on his ministry or to take his ministry down. That's what he's saying based off of the lawsuit, right? And so the Singletary guy and Larry and none of them have ever had a conversation. From my understanding, I believe Conscious may have gotten contact, or I don't know how their contact worked. You know, that ain't none of my business, but I would assume that, you know, based on all of the things that was happening with Bernard Jordan on the internet, it probably caused that guy to come out and say whatever he said, right? One of the other things to note is during that live, during Conscious TV's live, Bernard Jordan's brother was in the chat, and I don't know if y'all remember, but the Singletary guy made reference to the funeral. I believe it was Bishop Bernard Jordan's mother's funeral, I believe, or somebody's funeral, and the brother was about to get on the mic and say something, and they, you know, sat him down, and some things happened, and Larry said that he didn't know about the relationship between the two, but he did say that he was there and he saw what happened. He said he saw what happened. So again, I don't know. And the guy did say in the chat, the brother did say in the chat that the Singletary guy wasn't lying. So there you have that. So you have his brother who's like, you know, pretty much fact, you know, saying that the Singletary guy got the facts straight about what happened. Now, again, the Singletary guy was pretty close to Bernard Jordan at some point, right? He was his chauffeur and or driver. I shouldn't say chauffeur, but he was his driver and all of that. So again, I don't know. I think this whole thing is just kind of crazy because what is going on? Because what's going on? This is crazy. Apparently, there was a whole insider discussion going on behind the scenes. There are other recordings out there. Larry just was just proof to confirm earlier distributed material. Yeah, and then one of the things that Larry did say as well, because apparently, because what we not talking about is this email. I guess the email don't got nothing to do with it, but the man named in the lawsuit, what's his name? Blake. Blake is named in the lawsuit. Now, I thought Blake was the first person to send an email. Now, according to what I have heard, that email specifically didn't have an audio to it. I don't know. All of this recording people and all of this kind of stuff, not trusting for. Oh, it give you a headache, man. It give you a headache, and it do make you not trust people. It do. It make you not trust people. It make you really just have to second guess people. Now, let me go back to William for a second. Now, last night, I think that something was put on William as far as like if I'm not mistaken, I heard Well, I'll put it this way, because I ain't trying to start no beef with nobody. That's why I'm trying to be careful with my words. I ain't trying to start no beef with nobody, but I don't mind standing in what I said. But when it comes to William to me in that interview, he made everything about him. He may have asked some good questions, but right when Bishop was getting ready to answer good questions, here go William. Well, because Ernest Pugh and Justin, you know, they, they had some issues back at, and to me, I just, it was bothering me. Because again, if you're going to interview this man, it ain't about you. It ain't about what your experience is. Let the man talk. Let the man say whatever he gonna say. My God, you wasn't letting him answer no questions. Not that he was probably gonna answer them anyway, but the fact that you was asking him questions, and then literally when he get ready to take a breath to answer the question, you get to interrupting him. That's crazy. I didn't understand that. You doing that, it's like you interrupted him. Every time he was getting ready to say or do something, you just kept interrupting him, and that irritated me. It was so aggravating. So aggravating. So listen, I'm gonna say this. I wasn't there. I don't know. I ain't received no email, I ain't received no recording. I don't want none of them because I don't know the man. Okay, I don't know Bishop Bernard Jordan. I don't know Larry Reid like that. I don't know Justin Edwards. I don't know none of these people for real. Okay, but and again, I can only go based off of what y'all bring out to the public. That's all we can go off of is based off of what's going on or what y'all have brought to the public. Now I am gonna say this, and this is probably gonna rub some people the wrong way. I think also what I don't like is and I'm gonna make this general. I feel like if you are a friend to someone and that person has gotten into some situations because of you or because of a friendship with you or because of speaking up for you, I think you should always show that same type of loyalty or that same type of respect. Because I think it's one thing when you show up as a real friend, as a real loyal friend, versus showing up and just kind of watching a person be kind of picked at behind the scenes or picked at in a way that ain't fair because you don't speak up, because you don't say anything. That I try not to be that type of friend because I feel like that's how friendships fall apart. And so I just think it's crazy, man. I just think it's crazy because you gotta if you're gonna put it out there and I don't know. I'm a different type of friend. I'm a different type of friend. I wouldn't let people come out here and get beat on because they're defending me or because they have a relationship with me and it results in just like I wouldn't be that type of person. That's all I'm saying. And so and that's general. I'm speaking general with that one. That's very much so general because I've seen it from several people. Okay, I just seen it from several people. You know what I'm saying? And not just in the church space, but I see it, kind of in the web reality TV space, in the reality TV space. I see it in a lot of places. So in the church, I see it in so many places. So that's very general. Uh, right. Don't be a fair weather friend. Right, right. That I just to me, yeah. I don't know. I don't really rock with that. I really want you. If you're gonna be a friend, be a friend. Be a friend. That's why I think we have to choose our words wisely when we call people friends, because when they don't do certain stuff, and then you can just kind of, because I know for me, it's been an eye opener. If you don't treat me as such, then I can't call you a friend. You know what I'm saying? I can't, because you don't treat me as such. So yeah, especially when big issues come up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Mama B signed up for the cooking class. Who else signing up for the cooking class? We got 48 people up in here. Who's signing up for the cooking class? Okay, let me show y'all. But the price is $15. It ain't $30. It's $15. The price is $15. And it's very easy. All you got to do is scan this QR code, go book, go book. You can check out right on the app thing. And we doing seafood this coming up Sunday, which is March the 15th. Okay, so y'all, please, please, please. All right. Darnita said, yes, it's this Sunday. This Sunday, DK, boo, hey Pencil Ross. I feel our parties named in the lawsuit should remain quiet until the case is closed. Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? I understand when people say keep quiet if it's in litigation. And I get it. I get it. I know why people say it. I get it. And I respect it. Right? But I think when you are on the other side of it, you see it in a different perspective. Because the same people told me the same thing with some of the issues that I'm going through right now, right? But I think when you're going through something, it's a little hard to um it's hard to kind of stay quiet. And again, I understand what you're saying, especially when you feel like lies are what's being spread quicker than the truth, or I think it's hard when you're on the other side of it. I do. I really do. Whether we agree or disagree, or whether we realize that the lawsuit could be frivolous to you, or it could be, a strong lawsuit to other people, things like that. I think it kind of puts you in a place to where you be like, dang, and sometimes you do end up responding. So I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. They possibly could, but ChatGPT ain't a real person. But I get what you're saying. CTV is upset with Larry because he feels he wasn't being protected as a close friend in the same way he protected Larry. See, we cooking some seafood this Sunday. Little baby, I think we're going to do the stuffed shrimp recipe. I think we're gonna do a stuffed shrimp recipe along with some pasta. I think that's what we're gonna do as far as seafood. I'm gonna show y'all how to make this. I'm gonna show y'all how to make the butter live. We're gonna make homemade butter and buttermilk live. We're gonna do the stuffed shrimp, and then we're gonna do a pasta. Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty good. Seriously, it's sad. I mean, I hate it all the way around. I do. And I said this when the lawsuit actually happened. I hate it all the way around. But I think at this point, I hope that, listen, again, the burden of proof is on Bishop Bernard Jordan, and he would just have to prove all of these things in court. And if he feels like he has a really good case, a really good solid case, then I guess we just have to see how it plays out. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just think the whole situation is crazy. Yummy, that sounds good. Stuffed shrimp. Yeah, we're gonna do stuffed shrimp. We're gonna do stuffed shrimp. How long are the classes to? Uh, from 12:15 to 1:30, I believe. 1:45 too. Sometimes we do go over a little bit, but typically 12:15. You get about an hour and a half of cooking time. And with us doing the shrimp, may not even be that long. But yeah, just clear off that space if you decide to sign up. And again, it's not $30, it's $15. It's $15. The back and forth seems to be making it worse. I mean, it could be seen like that. I can see where you got that from. I can see. I mean, from the outside looking in, and I don't know, maybe you just joined us, but from the outside looking in, what I said was, and this is why I understand your point. We don't know, the public doesn't know the context of the phone call. So when they're talking, we don't know what the hell they're talking about. The only thing that we know of what they're talking about is what they tell us. And to be honest with y'all, everybody done played Ring Around the Rosie, if I'm honest. You know what I mean? But I do feel like I feel like, again, because we have not heard the context of these recordings, we have not seen the email, we have not seen any of this stuff. So again, we can only go based off of what is being said publicly. And so I agree with you on the probably hushing part, because again, it don't help. It just don't help. It don't help. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Shout out to little baby. Little baby just signed up. Come on, we got Mama B signed up. We got little baby signed up. We got a few other people signed up that's on my Facebook too. What was the purpose of even revealing that there was a call? Um, I don't know. I really don't know, because again, I'm not any of them, and I don't know what their purpose was. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I guess that's what Richard Bernard Jordan is doing by filing a lawsuit. So I don't know, man. I don't know. As someone who never been in a lawsuit, I don't understand why these people are talking. I don't believe a lawyer would tell them to get out here on social media and discuss this. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I was just saying that too. I agree with y'all about hushing. I agree with y'all about like being quiet. But what I was just saying to Miss Darnita, and I hope I'm saying her name right, I was saying, I guess when you're on the other side of it, it is tough, because sometimes there are certain narratives that's, and again, I get it. I guess I'm playing devil's advocate and just kind of giving another thought of it, but I get exactly what y'all saying, and I don't disagree. But I think when you're on the other side of it, it becomes hard to like, I don't know, because I think when certain narratives are being put out there, you kind of want to refute those narratives, and I guess that's what they're doing. I guess that's what they're doing. But I get what y'all saying. Larry has said he records every call. Yeah, he did say that. He said that he do record every call. I think he did say that the call that he had with William, when he called William, I guess, and told William that he had a recording, and William wanted the recording. I don't know, man. I think all of it is just crazy. I think it's crazy, man. I do. And just kind of listening to all of them, we'll see where it go. Yeah, I'll just let it play out. But I mean, I stand in some of the things that I've said, like the whole blogger situation in the beginning. I do think that Bishop Bernard Jordan was playing a get back game, and I said that I would have respect for him if he came out and said that, because that's what it was. We gotta be honest. You went to platforms that you knew didn't care for Larry, and you even discussed Larry on some of these platforms. So it's not like we're pulling this out of our tail or anything like that. I think that you were playing a petty game, and I think as a man, I think both of y'all were affected by the breakdown of the relationship. I think it's bullshit for y'all to pretend like, and Larry has said that he felt it, right? But it's so unrealistic for either of them to get out here and say that they didn't feel some type of way about the relationship. If in fact, in my opinion, I think both of them did things in their grief from being separated from one another. That's what I think. So when I think of court cases, I think that we're never let the other side know what you're gonna do. Lawyer would want. No, Pinto Ross, I don't disagree with you at all. I don't disagree with you at all. I just think, again, being on the other side of it, I think it's a little more tough, especially when narratives are being painted that probably are not really going in your favor. Yeah, but I don't disagree with y'all. I don't disagree with y'all. Listen, I made this live an hour. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all sign up for the cooking class. I am about to post the link and stuff like that, even on Instagram and Facebook. So I know that more people are going to sign up. So make sure y'all sign up. We're gonna do some stuffed shrimps. Okay, some stuffed shrimp. Today is Tuesday. I will have your list out by tomorrow for sure. That way you can start going to the grocery store and getting all your ingredients. Then again, everyone knows Larry Reid records conversations, so it's no surprise. No one is exempt. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Twin Flames. Good mornings. Okay, so yeah, I think I want to knock out Tasha K and Bondi Blue. I think I'm gonna get off this live and do Tasha K and Bondi Blue. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think I should do Tasha K and Bondi Blue right now? Let me see. I love me some shrimp and crab. I may have to sign up. League on the sign up is $15. It's $15. I know it says $30 on the screen, but it's actually $15 to sign up. And yes, we're gonna do the seafood. I'm gonna show y'all how to do. I'm gonna show y'all how to make the the butter, the seafood butter. I mean, not the seafood. Lord have mercy, not the seafood butter, but I'm gonna show you how to make homemade butter. I'll show you how to make homemade butter. Bondi Blue. She was once on Tasha K's platform. She once used to fill in for Tasha K. $15 to learn a man's trapping meal. We won't be single. I know that's right. That's why they better sign up for this goodbye. Y'all know that's how old people used to say when it was a good deal somewhere. You better get on this goodbye. Yeah, that's a goodbye. That $15 is a goodbye. Okay, so let me see. Tasha K versus Bundy Blue. Let's do. I don't know. Yeah, that's who Bondi Blue is. Her and Cockatoo K is into it, child. Or Cockatoo K really into it by herself. And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Oh, and while we talking about Cockatoo K, I want to talk about a Jane Doe too. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna talk about a Jane Doe too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know who all these people is that's trying to come from you about the Jane Doe. Y'all know who I'm talking about when I say the Jane Doe too. Uh, but yeah, we got the talk. Man, I used to have this crazy picture of Tasha Cake. Here it go, right here. Oh yes. Let me put this picture of Tasha Cake. You know who Jane Doe is. PM2 Ross. You know exactly who Jane Doe is. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. You know who that is. Okay, hold on. Let me put. All right. Okay, I need between this, I need 5 people between no, I need 7 people between this live and the next live to sign up for the cooking class. Sure do. This is very embarrassing and shameful as a bishop and pastors. Disgraceful things that is being displayed on the internet. Buck Whitehead in prison is laughing at them. The devil also laughing. Well, I don't think Whitehead is laughing. I don't think Whitehead is laughing. Whitehead is not in a position to laugh. Whitehead got another 8 years before he can laugh at anybody now. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he laughing. I think he begging for a pardon and stuff and trying to get out of there. I don't think he laughing, baby. Yeah, I don't think he laughing at the people. Uh-huh. I'm just saying. I don't think he laughing. It sounds like a ooh child. Okay, let me put listen. We just gonna sit back and see how it play out, child. We're gonna sit back and see how it play out and see what happened, where it happened, when it happened, and how it happened. That's all we can do, ain't it? That's all we can do. Is just sit back and see how all of this is going to play out in court or wherever it play out at. Okay, we just gonna see. We're gonna see. God is exposing these wolves that call themselves pastors and bishops that's doing all kinds of secret things and awful things behind the scenes. Oh Lord. Whew. Now, since you brought up TD, I don't know where TD McNutt is. I did see a picture on Facebook that he was checking out him and the nephew was checking out down to a store or something, but I don't know if that's recent or if that wasn't recent. I don't know. Okay, listen, if you guys would like to pass the collection plate around and bless the platform, the Cash App is $Chef DonDon 2. It is greatly appreciated if you would please hit that like button because it is free first. And then if you guys would like to be a blessing to the channel. Oh, you talking about TD Jakes. Oh, I thought you was talking about TD McNutt. My bad. You talking about Thomas Dexter. That's what you talking about. I thought you talking about her daddy. Hold on. You talking about her daddy. That's what you talking about. Yeah. Yeah. You talking about her daddy. My bad. Yeah. I thought you was talking about TD McNutt. Mm-hmm. You talking about Thomas Dexter. Thomas Dexter Jakes. Lord, help the day. All right, y'all. I am getting ready to make this new live for Tasha K, the Tasha K and Bondi Blue situation. So please, please, please make sure you guys hit that like button on this particular video. And I am going to catch you guys in the next video over here. Give me 3 minutes. I mean, literally, I'm going from here and finna click live over there. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all in a minute if you come in. If not, y'all have a good day and y'all wish Cora well on her comedy journey.